if you wanted to start out in publicity today, I'd say, I mean, it's hard to say. I can't undo what I've done. I think it'd be better to be more wide-ranging than just music. It's a concern of mine that the music business hasn't figured out where the business is since it's been the subject of so much upheaval. So to just decide I want to work for a record label may be a little short-sighted. I think the best thing you can do is write. I don't think it's a prerequisite for doing publicity, but it's very helpful if you can write about it and you are on the receiving end of publicity outreach. You kind of get a sense of how it works. Just to do it cold I think would be probably quite difficult. I'm an automotive journalist. I have something else that I do that has no specific relation to music, and as such, I get pitches from publicists, and I'm always amazed because, like, oh, hey, they do what I do, except they don't know I do that, and I'm subject to interesting pitches where people are kind of reading a script, and I realize sort of, a few minutes into it, they don't know who I am. Meaning they haven't done any research to find out what are the topics that I typically deal with in my automotive journalism realm. So if they're calling me about a run flat tire, if they ever read any of the stuff I wrote, they'd know that's probably not something I'd be too interested in. But that's kind of the scattershot approach. Call everybody ever in your database and tell them all the same thing. I don't think that's a good use of time. I think it's better to customize the pitch to the recipient of the pitch. I mean, it would be like going to someone whose specialty is country music and pitching him on a heavy metal band. It's like, why bother? He's not going to pick up on it. It's just, you should do the research beforehand and find out who are the people who care about heavy metal, who are the specialists in this field, who are the generalists who might be open-minded to it. But don't bother with someone for whom it's just, far, far left field.